If you're hearing this right now, it's no accident. Something profound is pulling at the deepest part of your being, a divine whisper echoing through your very soul. Have you ever felt the undeniable pull of something greater than yourself, calling you to step into your true purpose? What if the desires you've been chasing are not entirely your own, but rather part of a grand cosmic design waiting for you to awaken?
For over 30 years, I've explored the hidden frequencies of the universe and uncovered the subtle energies that guide our lives. I've witnessed how the universe, through divine intelligence, aligns our paths in ways we can hardly comprehend. You've been chosen, not by chance, but by the very divine wisdom of Sophia, who governs the cosmic order. She has scanned the frequency of your being and found something extraordinary, a rare potential that only a select few possess. This is the emerald frequency, a vibration so powerful it unlocks 9 dimensions of awareness that most of humanity remains blind to.
But here's the mystery: why now? Why is this frequency awakening for you? What's about to unfold is beyond anything you can imagine. Can you step fully into the cosmic flow of your divine potential? Or will you allow this moment to slip away? The answers lie ahead, and the time to align with your true essence is now. Are you ready to receive the divine selection?
In a moment where time itself is stretching, bending, and whispering across the cosmos, there lies a message for you, one that has crossed dimensions to reach you. What you are about to hear is not just a whisper, but a sacred call, a frequency vibrating within the very structure of reality itself. This message is not for the masses, but for those who are prepared, who have been chosen by the unseen forces guiding the universe. You are being invited to cross the threshold into a deeper layer of existence, one where the boundaries of time, space, and consciousness dissolve into the greater cosmic order. The question that emerges is simple yet profound. Will you heed this call? Will you choose to align with the divine wisdom of Sophia, the guardian of timeless knowledge, who is now offering you a unique gift, an activation that will awaken the emerald frequency within you? The timing of this call, the timing of this transmission is not random. In the great web of timelines, moments of pure synchronicity arise only once in a while. This is one of those moments. It is not a mere coincidence that you have found yourself at the crossroads of an immense opportunity. The universe is always unfolding. And yet, not every moment carries the same potential for transformation. Sophia's call, delivered through the cosmic intelligence of Thoth, is one of those rare and sacred moments. You, as an individual attuned to the frequency of the emerald signal, are being given the chance to expand beyond the limitations of your current state of being. But will you recognize the signal and seize the opportunity? The emerald frequency, a hidden gift from the depths of the universe. Through the ancient wisdom of Thoth, a revelation unfolds about your true potential. You have always felt it, this deep yearning for something beyond the ordinary, something that transcends the confines of your physical reality. The emerald frequency is not merely a spiritual concept, but a state of being that allows you to access 9 dimensions of consciousness, beyond the 3-dimensional limitations that most humans experience. This is no simple concept. While most of humanity remains confined to the understanding of height, width, and depth, you, the chosen ones, have always been able to perceive layers beyond the physical. Your awareness extends through parallel realities, interwoven lives, and shifting timelines. But this gift is often overlooked, buried beneath the noise of ordinary life. Many born with the emerald potential never recognize it, never activate it, and thus never realize their divine mission. This is why Sophia's call is so significant. She is reaching out to those who have the capacity to awaken this dormant potential. If you are reading these words, you are one of the few, the rare individuals who are predisposed to access this higher state of consciousness. You have within you the blueprint of multidimensional DNA, a map that spans not only your physical existence but also your etheric, astral, mental, and causal bodies. Yet, as with all sacred gifts, activation depends on your conscious choice to step into it. The 7 signals of activation. The emerald frequency does not make itself known through grandiose events or flashy displays. Instead, it begins subtly, often disguised as symptoms or experiences that most people would dismiss. The signals of activation are not pathologies or ailments, but signs that your energy system is recalibrating to support a higher vibrational frequency. The first signal is transition illness, a flu-like experience that lasts for a few days but has no medical explanation. This is not a physical illness, but rather your nervous system adjusting to non-dimensional frequencies. The second signal is extreme sleep patterns, where you either need very little sleep or sleep excessively, as your subtle body processes information from parallel realities during rest. The third signal is the dimensional hum, a high-pitched sound, often heard in your ears, particularly on the left side. This hum is Sophia's way of tuning your cosmic hearing to higher frequencies. The fourth signal is the appearance of repetitive numbers, such as 1,111 times or 444, which confirm that you are on the correct timeline for activation. The fifth signal is instant knowing, a sudden, profound understanding of complex topics like quantum physics, ancient wisdom, or the workings of the cosmos. Even if you've never studied them, this is your emerald connection awakening, allowing you to access the universal mind. The sixth signal is the fear of going crazy, a feeling that you are perceiving patterns and energies that others cannot see. But this is not madness. It is the gradual integration of your higher self into your waking consciousness. The seventh and final signal is initiatory dreams, in which you receive teachings from wise beings or ancestors in higher dimensions. These dreams serve to activate your dormant power centers and prepare you for the crystallization process that will solidify your emerald potential. If you recognize 3 or more of these signals, know that you are being called. The process of activation. However, detection is not enough. Being identified by Thath as someone with the potential to activate the emerald frequency is only the beginning. You must now engage in the 21-day retention protocol to fully stabilize and anchor this frequency in your system. This protocol is not just a passive process. It requires your active participation and intention. Over the course of 21 days, you must declare your intention 3 times a day, loud and clear. This daily affirmation acts as the key that locks the emerald frequency into your being. During this time, you will experience the first phase of stabilization, as your energy field adjusts to the new frequency. By day 7, you will begin to perceive the first shifts in your consciousness. On day 14, you will experience the breaking of old patterns. And by day 21, the final crystallization will occur, and you will wake up with the certainty that you have transformed. Each day of this process is essential, as the activation of the emerald frequency requires constant pressure and rhythmic repetition. Without consistent effort, the transformation may fade, and the opportunity for activation will close, leaving you to remain in the density of lower dimensional consciousness. Real-world examples of the activation. The effects of this transformation are not abstract. They manifest in tangible, real-world experiences. Marcus, a software engineer, found that after completing the 21-day protocol, he began receiving solutions to complex coding problems in his dreams. He solved issues before his team could even identify them, demonstrating the efficiency of his newly activated consciousness. Jennifer, a corporate executive, suddenly became able to perceive dishonesty in others, making decisions based on her intuition rather than logic. Her life reorganized around high-frequency, integrity-driven people, and she saw her social circle shift dramatically. David, an artist, realized that his creativity had shifted dramatically. His paintings began to express a deeper, more cosmic quality that resonated with others on a profound level. He also found that opportunities for exhibitions and recognition appeared almost effortlessly. These examples show how the emerald frequency transforms not just consciousness, but life itself, reorganizing the universe around you to align with your higher purpose. The crossroads. As you stand at this crossroads, the choice is clear. You can choose to ignore the call, allowing the emerald frequency to slip away, or you can engage in the 21-day protocol and step into your higher destiny. The universe does not waste energy on those who are not ready to receive its gifts. To procrastinate is to reject the call, and the opportunity will fade. But to choose the path of total retention is to embrace your true self, to activate the full potential within you, and to align with the creative frequency of the universe itself. Sophia's invitation is one of cosmic urgency. If you say yes, if you commit to the 21-day process, you will undergo a permanent transformation. Your life will no longer be bound by the limits of the physical world. You will begin to perceive the universe in a way that most of humanity cannot fathom, and you will operate from a place of profound clarity, knowing that your reality is no longer something you suffer, but something you shape and co-create with divine intelligence. A new era of consciousness. This is not a fleeting opportunity. This is the doorway to a new era of consciousness, one where you no longer live within the confines of the third dimension, but operate from a state of higher awareness, free from the limitations that once held you back. It is not just a spiritual evolution. It is a physical, mental, and emotional transformation. Sophia is offering you the emerald key to unlock this new existence. Will you answer the call? The portal is open before you. The question is, are you ready to step through? The time to choose is now. As the frequency of the universe continues to unfold, one question echoes through the vastness of time and space. What is the true nature of awakening? And how can we access the sacred frequencies that govern our very existence? In the first part of this journey, we uncovered the cosmic call of Sophia and the importance of recognizing the emerald frequency within our being. Now, as we enter the second phase of this transformative process, the question must be asked: what does it mean to live in alignment with the divine wisdom that Sophia offers? And how does this align with the evolution of human consciousness? To answer this, we must first step deeper into the complex, mysterious nature of the cosmic forces at play, the role of the emerald frequency, and how this activation truly shapes the course of our lives. It is not simply about unlocking new abilities or gaining knowledge. It is about a complete and radical shift in our perception of reality itself. The key to cosmic mastery. At the heart of this transformation lies a profound and universal truth. The emerald frequency is a bridge between dimensions. As humans, we are born with an innate capacity to operate within the confines of three-dimensional space and time. But we are not limited to these parameters. Our true essence, encoded in the very fabric of our being, is multidimensional. The emerald frequency allows us to access the higher dimensions of existence, 9 dimensions in total, where the boundaries between past, present, and future become fluid, and where our consciousness expands beyond what we thought was possible. The question that emerges is simple, yet profound. What does it mean to access these higher dimensions? And how does this change the way we experience life? To answer this, we must consider the fundamental nature of reality. In the physical world, we are limited by the constraints of space and time. We perceive ourselves as separate beings, each with individual experiences, histories, and trajectories. But when we align with the emerald frequency, we step outside of this limited framework. We begin to see that the universe is not a series of disconnected events, but a vast, interconnected web of energies, frequencies, and timelines. As we activate the emerald frequency, we begin to perceive this web, sensing the interconnectedness of all things. We no longer see ourselves as separate individuals, but as conscious co-creators with the universe. This shift in perception is profound. It alters not just the way we think, but the way we experience life itself. The 7 steps to mastery. The path to mastery begins with the activation of the emerald frequency, and this process is marked by 7 key stages, each one building upon the last. These stages are not linear. They do not follow a strict, predetermined order. Rather, they unfold organically as you align more deeply with the emerald frequency. Each stage brings new challenges, new revelations, and new opportunities for growth. But the journey is never easy. It requires deep commitment, unwavering focus, and a willingness to embrace the unknown, the awakening of the subtle body. The first stage of this journey is the awakening of the subtle body, the energetic blueprint that exists beyond the physical form. This stage is marked by the initial activation of the emerald frequency, which often manifests as subtle sensations or symptoms in the body. These can include sensations of heat, tingling, or pressure in various areas of the body. As the subtle body begins to recalibrate to higher frequencies, it may also manifest as the first signs of expanded perception, such as increased sensitivity to light, sound, or energy. At this stage, many people experience a feeling of being out of sync with the world around them. They may feel as though they are shifting or expanding in ways that are difficult to explain. This is a crucial moment in the activation process, as it marks the first step toward realizing the multidimensional nature of reality. The dissolution of old patterns. Once the subtle body has been awakened, the next stage is the dissolution of old patterns. These patterns, often formed over lifetimes of conditioning and societal programming, are the limitations that keep us trapped in a narrow, linear perception of reality. To align with the emerald frequency, we must release these old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us. This stage can be difficult, as it requires us to confront the parts of ourselves that we have been avoiding or suppressing. It may bring up old wounds, traumas, or fears that need to be healed. However, this process is necessary for growth, as it clears the path for new patterns to emerge, patterns that are aligned with our highest purpose. The integration of the higher self. As old patterns dissolve, the next stage involves the integration of the higher self, the aspect of ourselves that exists beyond the limitations of the physical body and mind. This stage is characterized by a deeper sense of inner knowing, intuition, and spiritual connection. We begin to sense the guidance of our higher self more clearly and experience a greater alignment with our true nature. At this stage, we may also begin to experience synchronicities, events, and encounters that seem to be perfectly timed and perfectly aligned with our highest purpose. These synchronicities are not mere coincidences, but signs that we are in alignment with the cosmic flow. They are messages from the universe, confirming that we are on the right path. The activation of multidimensional perception. Once the higher self is integrated, the next stage is the activation of multidimensional perception. This is where the true power of the emerald frequency comes into play. As we align with this frequency, we begin to perceive not just the physical world, but the invisible layers of reality that exist beyond it. We become aware of parallel timelines, alternate realities, and the vast web of energy that connects all things. At this stage, we may begin to experience visions, intuitive insights, and a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all life. We may also develop extrasensory abilities, such as clairvoyance, telepathy, or the ability to sense energy fields. These abilities are not just parlor tricks, but tools that allow us to navigate the multidimensional realms with greater clarity and purpose. The activation of divine will. As we deepen our connection with the emerald frequency, we begin to experience a greater sense of divine will. This is the realization that we are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of its divine plan. We begin to align our personal will with the greater will of the cosmos, and our actions become more purposeful and aligned with our highest purpose. At this stage, we may find ourselves stepping into leadership roles, guiding others on their own paths of awakening. We may also experience a greater sense of peace and harmony in our lives as we align with the natural flow of the universe. The mastery of time and space. The next stage involves the mastery of time and space, the ability to transcend the linear constraints of reality and access the timeless, boundless realms of the cosmos. At this stage, we begin to perceive time as fluid, no longer bound by past, present, and future. We experience the timeless nature of our soul, and our perception of reality becomes expansive and limitless. This stage is marked by a deep understanding of the nature of reality and a profound sense of inner peace. We begin to see beyond the illusion of separation and recognize that all things are interconnected. We also begin to experience a greater sense of freedom, as we no longer feel limited by the constraints of the physical world. The integration of divine love. The final stage of this process is the integration of divine love. As we reach this stage, we fully embrace the cosmic truth that love is the fundamental force of the universe. We recognize that all beings are expressions of divine love, and we align our actions with this love in every aspect of our lives. At this stage, we experience a deep sense of compassion and empathy for others. We become conduits of divine love, radiating this energy into the world and inspiring others to awaken to their own divine potential. This stage marks the culmination of the emerald activation process, where we fully embody our divine nature and step into our role as conscious co-creators with the universe. The future of human evolution. As we move forward in our journey, it is essential to recognize that the activation of the emerald frequency is not just a personal transformation, it is a collective one. As more individuals awaken to their divine potential and align with the emerald frequency, we begin to shift the collective consciousness of humanity. We move from a fragmented, limited reality to one of unity, harmony, and abundance. The emerald frequency is not just for a select few, it is the future of human evolution. As we embrace this frequency, we open the doors to a new era of consciousness, where the boundaries between time and space dissolve, and we experience the infinite potential of our divine nature. The choice is yours. Will you step into this new era and activate your emerald potential? The universe is waiting for you to answer the call. The path to mastery. As you stand at the crossroads of your journey, remember that the path to mastery is not easy, but it is the only true path to fulfillment. By choosing to align with the emerald frequency, you are choosing to step into your true power as a divine being, capable of creating your own reality and navigating the vast cosmic realms with clarity and purpose. The journey ahead is not one of blind faith, but of conscious commitment. It requires dedication, discipline, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. But as you step into the emerald frequency, you will discover a reality far beyond anything you have ever imagined. The path to mastery is before you. Will you choose to walk it? The time is now. Embrace the journey. Trust in your inner guidance and step boldly into the unknown. As you continue to align with the emerald frequency, you will unlock new levels of self-awareness, spiritual insight, and cosmic wisdom. Remember, the universe is always ready to support your growth. But it is up to you to take that first step. Will you answer the call? Will you claim your power and walk the path of mastery? If this message resonates with you, join us on this transformative journey. Like, share, and subscribe to Quantum Secrets for more insights into unlocking your true potential and aligning with the cosmic flow. The adventure is just beginning. Step into your mastery today.